So I'm going to make 5 categories of tiers. I'm going to change the names right now. In fact, this one I'll remove. This one I don't need. This one, the colors can be the same. I'm gonna put bottom, but I think it's bottom tier. Here I'm gonna put low. Here I'm gonna put mid. Here I'm gonna put high. High in the sky. And here I'm gonna put top. I believe it's top tier. By the way, a few disclaimers here, actually. Mid-tier gang, yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of disclaimers here, some disclaimers. First of all, I will put the Echo Fighters along with their fighters, the ones that I think have no difference, I'm gonna put next to each other. Just for their portraits to be there. But you can count them as one character, minus a few exceptions. That you will see the exceptions when I actually mention them. Other disclaimer that I have is that the only tiers that are going to be ordered are the top tiers and the bottom tiers. I'm not going to order the high, neither the mid, neither the low, because there are lots of characters and I don't want to, like it. The differences between them are a little bit minuscule in my opinion. In order for me to order all of them. Only the bottom and top. The rest, I will just stick them there, even if in alphabetic order or whatever. Corrin and Chrom. Not only Corrin and Chrom. Lord. Not only Corrin and Chrom. I have some others in my mind. But you'll eventually see when I get there. Another disclaimer. This is probably the most important one. This is, as I'm saying in the title and as I say everywhere else, this is a tier list. Being a tier list, it's based on an opinion. And if it's based on an opinion, that means that even if you disagree with me, that doesn't mean my opinion is wrong and yours is right, or vice versa. So I would ask that if you have some problems with some of my opinions regarding some characters, feel free to disagree. There's no problem in that. Just do it. I would ask you to please do it in a polite manner, and don't come with your torchlights and whatever saying that I'm wrong because you're right or whatever. Like, don't do that. This is a tier list, of course. This is my opinion on characters in a video game. Like, there's no need for hostility. If I disagree with you or something, or you disagree with me with something, okay? So I would ask to please. So I ask to please be cordial and polite about what I'm going to say today, because trust me, I have some opinions that might be a little bit controversial. But again, I'm nobody in the world to have like an actual say on this. I'm just a regular guy that plays this game, that loves this game to death, and has an opinion on the characters because I've been playing for a while now competitively. I've watched competitive play for a long time, high level and top level competitive play from the PGR players and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to, based on that and also a little bit of my own experience, I'm going to, rank these characters. The one that I consider to be the worst character in this entire game is, of course, where is the gentleman? Here he is. Ganondorf. So why Ganondorf is the worst character in the game, you might ask? Simple. He has virtually no approach options besides probably Wizard Kick down B. But even if you shield that, like, he's completely at the mercy of whoever is suffering the Wizard Kick. Also, slow moves altogether. Like his tilts give a decent knockback, but again, slow startup. His jab is mediocre. Like it gives like stun damage with electrical stun damage, but that's it. And what else? Probably one of the worst recoveries in the game. And yeah, his airspeed is horrible. Like yeah. Overall, just a bad character, like the worst character. Like he kills early, sure. Like he can kill early with his smash attacks, and he benefits a lot from stages with platforms like Battlefield or Smashville, where you can catch rolls with up smash or whatever. His up tilt is also good enough to actually not start combos, but they have a decent horizontal knockback, and it's not a bad move, but still. Disagree with Lucario being bottom tier. Wait, I didn't talk about Lucario yet. I'll speak later. For now, Ganondorf. Like I said, kills early, sure, but again, he's with how the whole engine in Smash works and at top level, Ganondorf is pretty much unviable. Sure, if he's in the lead, you have Ganon's side on your side. Basically, Ganon's side is a threat to your opponent because if you have more stocks than your opponent, you can just commit suicide along with your opponent in order to keep the advantage. Like I was saying, bad characters can also do good stuff, just not win majors, unless of course MKLeo just picks up Ganondorf and wins a major with him because he can do it because he's like the best player in the world with everyone. Okay, on with the show. The next character that I consider to be really bad, in my opinion, is where is he? Here he is, Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is just plain bad. Plain bad. He has this projectile pill, slow as hell. It jumps. It's good for edge guarding, I guess, some characters, but only like the ones with bad recoveries, because he has a bad recovery on his of his own. He can't. Yeah, he's bad. Lord, he agrees with me. He agrees with me, of course. This character. Like, if having Mario in the roster, you have like no reason to pick Dr. Mario unless you like his sort of alt, because it's not really alt. They're two completely different characters. Like his side B also reflects, it's a cape-like reflector, but it doesn't stall his momentum, so it's not good to help recover. What he uses to help recover is his tornado, his down B. If you mash it, you can just position yourself better for the up B to go. But his up B doesn't have the best travel distance. It's a good out of shield attack, but just attack, not to recover. Yeah. Oh, he also has back throw as a kill throw. Like at the ledge, it can kill really early. But that's it. Yeah. Like what? Yeah. Still really bad. Exactly. Like the only again his only good thing, regardless, comparing to regular Mario, is that he has more powerful attacks. He exchanges speed for power. And in this game, I think Tornado only moves him horizontally because end lag. No, it moves him a little bit diagonally as well. Yeah, horizontally and goes up just a little bit, just a tiny bit. But that's it. Also, yeah, just a pretty bad character. Like there's no great things I can say about him, but besides he has a kill throw, he has good kill moves like smash attacks and whatnot, but so do other characters. So that's it. Next on the tier list, the third worst character in the game, in my opinion. And I know that a lot of people are going to disagree with me. I try to revise my, because in private discussions, I've tried to revise my opinion, to try to have a different opinion. I've watched footage. of top level Lucario. I've watched footage of other characters as well to compare, but I, for the life of me, can't see the viability or better viability for this character, regardless comparing to others. A little bit because of his design that he should have because of the characteristics of the character. But I'm afraid that that design choice that they gave him, although necessary to give him identity, hinders him in the competitive engine of Smash itself. And that character will be Lucario. Many people in private conversations called me crazy, and people say, oh, but he has great movement options, he has great this and that, and I agree with the movement options. Like if you're not a B reverse, like Lucario has godlike movement mix-ups. But the thing is, movement mix-ups don't kill. And in order for Lucario to kill, he needs to himself almost be at the brink of death. You know, because of his aura mechanic. His aura mechanic powers him up the more damage he takes. I also think he's bad, but maybe not this bad, but very bad. Again, Lord, like I said, at 0%, Lucario is probably one of the worst characters in the game, on par to Ganondorf, in my opinion. Because at 0, he can't do nothing. He's at 0, his best attacks feel like feathers to other characters. Like there's no oomph to them, unless, of course, you're taking damage. If you take too much damage, you know, eventually Lucario himself can be killed as well. So yeah, Zero is just chic but worse frame data. Exactly, like Mr. Popo is absolutely right. But I still think that Sheik still has the speed on his side, is a speed on her side, the frame data on the side, speed on the movement, and dare I say, better kill options at 0 than Lucario. But again, yes, eventually he will take damage, of course, but it will take some time for him to be, you know, at top level against like the best Lucario versus the best whatever character. Against whatever character, Lucario will struggle in ways that other characters won't. You see, and that's pretty much my opinion. She at least is not masochist. Exactly. Yeah, she doesn't want to get hit. Lucario wants to get hit. He's a man. So the next character, the fourth worst character in my opinion, is my main, Little Mac. So Little Mac, yeah, I main one of the worst characters in the game in my opinion. Yeah, so speaking of masochists, like Pac-Man said, I am one too because I love playing this character a lot, even though I know he's not competitively viable. His strengths, however, I have to mention his strengths, that's like my favorite part of him, is that on the ground probably is one of the greatest characters in this game. Sorry, I'm going to put this music again. Like I said, on the ground he's probably one of the best characters in this game because he has great frame data, frame 1 jabs, rapid jabs that do a lot of damage. His F tilt is amazing. People that play against me know how good max F tilt is. Frame 4 option that kills like almost as much as a smash attack. Also super armor on his smash attacks. Of course, people already know this by now. Epic C-Stick character, exactly, Pac-Man, I agree 100%. And when I mean C-Stick character, not because of abusing smash attacks, but abusing tilts. Down tilt, up tilt, great for combos, for juggles and, you know, up B setups and whatnot. Because up B is also a great move here. Not just because of damage, but it also kills, if not that stale. It's also great for catching jumps and whatnot at the ledge. Also, what else that he has good? Like, that's the thing though. He has like the biggest Lil Mac players. For example, recently I saw footage of Peanut. Peanut is a Japanese player. He's probably one of the current great Little Mac players of the world. Like the guy has insane strings with Lil Mac that almost resemble Tekken. Like the way he's juggling the opponent and hitting every move. Like even aerials. Like it's awesome. Yeah. What next? Is specials. Side B is a good burst option to attack for attack. Also, combining it with down tilt, it's a great true combo. Peanut is Japanese. According to my what I saw in the video, at least he was in Japan and looked Japanese to me. At least his image. Because I don't know if you know this, but offline. In Japan they are having offline tournaments, like small offline tournaments with very few players, and that's where I saw the footage. Someone shared with me, and I saw it, and he looked like a Japanese player to me. So I believe he's Japanese. So only if he just lives in Japan and he's from a different country, but I'm not sure. I had to watch the footage again. Probably the flag is there. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But yeah, the guy had great strings with Lil Mac, and also against heavy characters, he also does well, sort of. Like because he can juggle them with up tilt. For example, up tilt is a great move for juggle. Also, what else? Of course, the KO punch. The KO punch being that dreadful command throw. Exactly, you heard me. Command throw. What do you do against Mac as a heavy? I would give up. If you play K. Rool, don't give up. You have a shot. Or Bowser. If you play Bowser or K. Rool or Donkey Kong, if you play one of the three, you have a chance. Again, and King Dedede as well. King Dedede also can destroy Mac because Mac has no way to approach him, basically. Again, top level. Like I said, Mac on the ground is great. He has command throw. I'm going to call it a command throw, which is the KO punch, because you can't shield it, you can counter it. Grounded KO punch, because the aerial you can shield it and doesn't kill. But KO punch kills Bowser at like what, 35 to 40%. For example, so you can see the kill power of this move. And it's I believe a comeback mechanic fitting for his character, because now I'm going to speak about his flaws, which is his air game. Sakurai purposely designed Mac to be bad in the air and good on the ground because he is a boxer. Being a boxer, boxers, I trained boxing in real life, so and that's what people, the impression I got from my training and the people that taught me stuff. That your punches are the strongest when both of your feet are solidly on the ground. Like the entirety of both feet are on the ground. That's where the quickest and the strongest punches connect. Like when you, because your body becomes like a slingshot. Know what I mean? In the slingshot has to stay still. Then you have to pull the cord, and if you just drop it, and then you drop the cord, and the item that you're tossing with the slingshot goes with the great speed and strength. The same goes to your punches. Like your arms, and your arms are like, slingshots in that regard, because they have the articulations over the joints. With the joints, they allow for movement resembling a slingshot. So if you're that's why usually the strongest punches are that's why the poses of boxers usually they have their best arm like behind them, and the weakest arm, the one where they don't have the biggest strength, in front of him to deliver the quick punches with their weak arm, and the strongest ones with their other arm. but all of them with the feet on the ground. That's why, and that's in what Sakurai based on. That's what Sakurai based on to create Little Mac and to design Little Mac in Smash. He's a boxer. He should be good on the ground with both feet on the ground. In the air, he's terrible. In the air, he's sluggy. He's sluggish. He is not. He is not in his comfort zone. So therefore, he has weak aerials. He has virtually no landing options besides charging the neutral B in certain matchups. I'll be there in a second. So yeah, that's the way he's designed, and I'm glad he's designed that way because that's what he should be. Me as a low Mac main is completely fine with it. Again, his specials, however, is neutral B charge. Something that I want to talk about is neutral B charge. Neutral B charge. It was horrible in Smash 4. In this game, it's probably one of his greatest moves. For one simple reason: he can turn around. He can cancel it on shield, or rolling, or air dodging, or whatever. And while charging, he has heavy armor. Having heavy armor, that goes, I believe, until 9.6% each individual hit, meaning that there are certain moves from other characters that simply Max still takes the damage, but they don't take the knockback. In order to, that makes those moves good. Example, Palutena's Nair. If Mac is not at the highest percents, like not at the lowest percents, like in mid percents onward, if Palutena tries to do her Nair setups, like first of all, she has to put him on the ground, but if he's like mid to high percent, if she's mid to high percent, yeah. If I start, usually I have the time to start charging my neutral B while landing. If she does the Nair while doing so, I'll still take the damage, but I won't take the knockback, meaning she can't do those Nair chains that usually Palutenas do, and rightfully so, because that move is really, really good. 1% explains all characters, 99% Little Mac explain. Pac-Man, I believe you should be expecting that because that's my main, so I know that stuff. So yeah, neutral B is in this game a great move. It goes through multi-hits, like again Palutena's Nair. Other examples: Palutena's up air, Zero Suit Samus up B, Samus is up B, or Samus is up air, Greninja's up air. No, every multi-hit, pits, aerials, basically, Mac can go through them. Yeah, stuff like that. And I have already rambled with Little Mac. Yeah, he's bad on the ground. One of the worst recovers in the game. Side B, the fact that he can't get the side B back before he lands, something that he could in Smash 4, he can't now. It's what makes him what puts him in this tier, because let me tell you something. If Mac could regain his side B after he's hit before hitting the ground, like he did in Smash 4, but in Smash 4 he would still be bottom because he would enter in free fall state in Smash 4. Here he doesn't enter in free fall state with side B. Probably that design choice was to offset that strength now. But still, if he got his side B back, he would probably be low tier instead of bottom, in my opinion. But again, that hinders him a lot. Probably, says Pacmon. I will show you, at least in my tier list, he would be low. He would be low tier. He would go up a tier if he could do that. But I already lost hope at this point. So, still, I still love and enjoy playing Little Mac. So that's fine. Continuing on. Sioneku, hello, welcome to the stream. Continuing on with, let me check who is still, yeah, I'm still in bottom. And the next bottom one, I'm going to say it is, with a heavy heart I say this because I love the character's design. But unfortunately to this, in order to succeed in this engine, she also doesn't have the best tools. I'm sorry, but I have to put Isabelle. Isabelle, is the 5th worst character in the game to me. Press F in the chat for Isabelle. Again, Isabelle, why is she bad? First of all, her fishing rod. I have to talk about the fishing rod. The fishing rod seems like a good tool, but not as much, because you can't just shield it. If you couldn't shield it, she wouldn't be bottom, but she is because of that. And completely predicted bottom 5 Lord. Yeah, like the bottom characters are not that hard to figure out, at least people who know me. Yeah. But like I said, Isabelle's fishing rod, like, yeah, it's great for, like, when the character is in a disadvantaged state, but, like, in neutral, like, it's not a good tool. You can just shield it. You can just run up shield it. And then she still has to pull the cord back, and that takes a little bit of end lag. Yeah, like, her Lloyd Rocket setup. Her Lloyd Rocket setup is easily destroyable, easily spot. You can easily spot it, and you can easily destroy it. For example, a single Terry Power Wave, weak Power Wave, can destroy a Lloyd Rocket setup. For example, what another example? Little Max down tilt can also destroy it. Like a weak move can destroy that. Also, her jab is like, unless you can confirm, like Isabelle is so bad that she has to have confirms for jabs, because jabs in neutral also don't work. Her best normals are probably what, up tilt. Up tilt is actually pretty good. F tilt, also her umbrella. I don't think anything else is, in my opinion. I'm not seeing it at least. Her smash attacks. Down smash is not bad. Her F smash has virtually no range. I think I'm gonna put mid. Yeah, I'm gonna put this character in mid. The first character I'm gonna pick is Banjo Kazooie, and I'm going to put him in mid tier. Let me see my notes here. Yeah, like, he is a pretty cool zoner, in my opinion. Banjo. No, he has great zoning, like zoning denial, basically, with his grenade, because it actually explodes really quickly. So even for the opponent to pick it up, they have to be a little bit quick about it. But still, like, besides the grenade, they have the eggs. Also great for conditioning and edge guarding and whatever, like what projectiles usually do. Mr. Popo is a pretty cool zoner. What, Banjo? He is like with grenades and eggs, like, he is pretty cool. Not the machine gun type eggs. I mean the individual eggs. Those are the more viable ones, in my opinion, because they also serve to gimp characters, which is actually pretty cool. Also, as probably one of the best down tilts in the game, which is that 2-frame-like move that he can do on the ledge. Also has down throw and back throw as decent grabs. Down throw in higher percents can set up to up smash kills. His aerials, his fair is actually cool to to catch jumps and whatnot, and actually has pretty decent knockback. So yeah, so basically, when I say he's a good zoner, I mean he's good at conditioning the zone of the opponent in order to make him, to put the opponent in positions to then hit his aerials or hit his normals or even hit his side B, his Wonder Wing. However, why is he in mid tier? Because there is a good, viable way to counter Banjo, in my opinion, which is shielding or parrying. Shielding or parry works wonders versus Banjo, because almost everything he has loses to shields, except his throws, of course, but like side B, stuff like that. Banjo gets a lot of hate due to online, but he's a cool character in my opinion. Yeah, another thing I'm mentioning, I forgot to mention in the disclaimers. She's I'm glad you remember. I'm not talking about online in this tier list. I'm not basing this tier list on online. I know this is the era we live because of the pandemic, but offline still exists in some places. Like I said, Japan has offline, Australia has offline. So yeah, offline still exists is existing again in other parts of the world. Probably not around us, but yeah. Like I said, Banjo has great zoning, great normals, but again, shielding against him, it's a great and viable thing to do against him. Because almost everything he does loses to shield and is highly punishable. Basically, that's my take on Banjo. My next character is also a mid-tier. She was started long with the game came out. I thought shielding at high percentage is risky versus Banjo because of down throw kill setups. I mean shielding, but like from a distance. Shielding or parrying. Because if you shield against him like close to him, yeah, he can grab you. Like almost every character can do that. But I mean like if you notice certain patterns of Banjos that are like conditioning with eggs or grenades and then trying to catch you, like if you manage to shield before Banjo hits something, because his moves are a bit laggy as well, his aerials are a bit laggy as well, except probably for Nair, you can just shield and then punish. In my opinion, at least. Fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Next. By the way, I was saying the next character. For the longest time, I thought of her as it's a she. I thought of her as a low tier. As time went on, I think she's growing a little bit better on me, but still, she's not what she used to be. And I'm pretty sure that you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Bayonetta. Again, it's not ordered. I don't think Banjo is better than Bayonetta or vice versa. I'm just putting her here because I'm not going to order the mid tiers, okay? Or the low tiers or the high tiers. She's here just to slap her in a mid tier. Mid tier, why? Great combo game, almost like she had in Smash 4. But what she lacks here is killing power, something that she had in Smash 4 as well, but here she lacks a little bit, besides her Smash attacks. It's still, doing that thing that she did in Smash 4, those ladder combos that she used to do. It's still possible to do them here, but if you DI correctly now, or SDI correctly or whatever, she doesn't kill anymore, at least at low percent. She has to have a little bit higher percent in order for her to do that. And basically, that's it. Like her witch time, I believe, is a little bit worse than in Smash 4. Because of the end lag of the move, you have to be quick in your follow-up, and if you use it repeatedly, her follow-ups get shorter because she gets shorter. Slowing time, the slowing time mechanic becomes shorter. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She has good edge guarding with her. Still has good edge guarding with her neutral B shooting. Wicked weaves. Yeah, they're a bit laggy. They always were, but yeah. Next, what I'm about, like her F throw kills, dash attack and kill, like at decent, at considerable percent, and at the ledge. Yeah, but like I said, Bayonetta is not what she used to be in Smash 4 completely. At this point, people already know that. So yeah, basically that's all I have to say about Bayonetta. I don't have that many experience with not only watching Bayonettas but facing Bayonettas. And from my watch from Bayonetta seems like a mid-tier character. Like there's no other way to describe her, in my opinion, in this game, at least at this point. Now moving on to high tiers. I'm going to put a high tier character now, and that high tier is, here he is, Mr. King Koopa himself, Bowser. Bowser is, to me, the best heavy character in the game. He is the heaviest character in the game in terms of numbers. Kills super early because he's the heaviest character in the game, of course. What else? He, oh, by the way, has quick running speed for a heavy. Probably the heaviest, for the heaviest character of the game to have a run like that. It's awesome. Great auto shield option, up B, grounded up B. Also great up tilt, great fair, flame breath to do damage close range, and the opponent barely can do a thing until they're a little bit apart. Lord saying he agrees. Thank you very much. Also great is down tilt great for two framing. You know, Bowser bomb breaking shields that he can mix up with his down air or do nothing at all. His grabs are also very good. F throw and back throw kill. The up throw is good for as a combo starter at low percents. His side B, his command throw. His command throw is frame 6 startup, which is busted in my opinion. King Koopa Valley reach high tier status. Yeah, the only thing I think he doesn't really have is shield safety. He doesn't. No, if you, yeah, again, moves that laggy, yeah. That and his recovery. That's why, you know, he's high tier, but he has some flaws, of course. Otherwise, he would be top. He has some flaws, which is he's really he suffers a lot from juggling. You can, like, if you put him in the air, you can juggle him like he, unless he just does a burst down air. But like if the other opponent is aware of that, he can just stop doing what he's doing, waits for him to down air, and then punish the down air because he goes straight to the ground. But yeah, basically that. Oh, and it's another character that if he's in advantage, if he's in the lead in terms of percents or especially stocks, he can suicide himself. But you have to wait a little bit on the percent. You can't do it at 0 because characters can just get out of it. But you can suicide yourself and trade stocks with you in advantage. Fair is 9-10, so maybe, yeah. But yeah, that's Bowser to me. Speaking of Bowser, his offspring, Bowser Jr., is mid tier to me. I mean, he has 2 projectiles, but those projectiles are not that good. Like, Cannonball sucks. I'm sorry, Cannonball sucks in my opinion. Like, it's even as an edge guarding tool, like trying to condition your opponent off stage in disadvantage. That's probably the only reason to use it, and even then, slow moving projectile. It takes time to charge it up. Bowser Jr. has tons of lag during the startup and the end lag. Yeah, Mecha Koopa. Okay, it's a good tool to condition your walking zoning and stuff like that, but like you can just shield it, and then you can pick it up, and it takes time to detonate it himself, so you can just throw it as an item to Bowser Jr. and stuff like that. However, Bowser Jr. has his strengths. For example, his side B. It's great to approach because I believe it has some sort of armor. I don't remember if it's heavy or super, but it has some form of armor. Also, if he manages to approach with side B, he can just juggle you with up tilts and nairs and whatnot, to do some resets and whatnot. His jabs kill, like his rapid jabs are a kill move at the ledge, especially. His F throw is a kill move as well. His down tilt, it's not that bad. It's actually a pretty cool move in order to catch some. I don't know if it true frames that well, but it's a. I believe I was, when I sometimes use Bowser Jr., I was kind of successful with that move at the ledge. Also, what else? Oh, is recovery. Very exploitable. Like, he gets out of the cart, but if you hit him while outside of the cart, it takes a long time for him to get this cart back, and then he can't recover. So yeah, that's at least my take on his recovery. But he also has side B to recover if he needs to. So yeah. Next, what else to say about Bowser Jr.? I think that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say about him that I remember. Yeah, again, Bowser Jr.'s are not that abundant in top level play, so that's the issue with it. Next character, also mid tier, Byleth. Yeah, I'm gonna choose female Byleth because she's my. She has the best design to me. So Byleth. Byleth, yeah, she's slow, but that doesn't mean a thing when she has the shield pressure that she has, the spacing tools that she has. Well, if well spaced, you can like do awesome shield pressure, or Amir. I believe it's Amir or Emir, or how do you pronounce it? Mobile delay, POG. Remove male Byleth from the game, please. You know, tastes, people, tastes. Like I said, Byleth has lots of shield pressure with her Emir attacks, especially down B, but down B is like at top level play, down B should never hit. So yeah, then I was going to talk about the up air. Wait. So yeah, also great projectile in my opinion. I say great not because of the projectile itself, but the condition you can do by the fact that you can cancel it before hitting like the big shield breaking stuff. But again, up air, like Lord said, up air is a great move, great juggling move. Although it's another one of those moves which Little Mac can just ignore by neutral being to the ground. But still, it still counts because it works with the rest of the roster. Also, setups to up B, grounded up B in order to do side B. Also, up B to side B setups. Side B is also a great ledge trapping move as well because it can catch people rolling from the ledge, regular get up and trying to attack or whatever. So yeah, doing the correct spacing, doing the correct decisions, this character can do decent damage. Oh, and probably she has the best stat of recovery in the game, which is her up B. She can go super low and still recover. However, again, being slow doesn't work well in her favor this game. You'll notice in this game, speedy characters, fast-moving characters excel a lot in this game. What else to say? Yeah, like she's a decent character. I believe. Well, and of course, MKLeo picks her up and he wins stuff. But yeah, it's MKLeo. He's a different beast. Why did they have to make her slow? I don't get it. The weapons are heavy. I don't know. I don't really know. I can't answer that. I believe it's the weight of the Emir alone. Like that thing, it's huge. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't know the design choices. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know Fire Emblem that well. I don't know Three Houses that well. So I don't know if it's because of something that the character, that's part of the character's identity. I don't know. Now, another I tier I'm going to put is, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Falcon. What's to say about Captain Falcon? This character is amazing. I love watching Captain Falcon, the top level Captain Falcon play. Because balance. Oh, I mean balance. That kind of balance. Yeah. Captain Falcon is amazing. I think. Oh, she's actually fast enough in the game. So okay, good to know. Like I said, Captain Falcon is an amazing character. Captain Falcon has great moves like is side B with super armor and everything. Great combo starter. A great and when I say combo starter. Like, Captain Falcon's combos are amazing. His aerials are amazing. His up tilt to up tilt to up tilt to whatever. To knee, to ending with the knee of justice. to those great down air spikes, on stage, in order those untechable spikes. I mean, also F tilt is a great. F tilt actually kills at considerable percents on the ledge, which is actually pretty cool. What next is up B out of shield that even got buffed in the end lag department. Like is a great out of shield option. Like you just shield something and then just grab. It's a command throw, so you can just go through opponent's shielding. Yeah, it's awesome. Captain Falcon is a great character with this up B buff. Got even better, especially if you do that against the stage. Yeah, like this character is great. However, the only flaws I can point to him is that being one of the fastest characters, like he's the second fastest runner in the game. He only loses to Sonic in that department. But then you have down tilt 2 frames and Yaggle is good. Exactly, I was forgetting that. Exactly, down tilt is so good. It 2 frames and has great horizontal knockback. But basically, for example, if Little Mac is caught by that move, Mac can't recover. Period. Even if he has his double jump, he can't recover. Next. What I was going to say next. Yeah, pretty much like Captain Falcon is great. He's absolutely great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next character I'm going to talk about is also a high tier. Chrom. Chrom is one of those cases where the Echo Fighter is apart from Roy, from his original fighter. I believe, okay, spoilers, when I get to Roy, I'll get to Roy, but spoilers. I think Roy and Chrom, even though they're separated in terms of character mechanics and character function, viability, competitive Smash, they're, to me, still both high tier. So you'll eventually see Roy in this tier as well. But now speaking of Chrom. Chrom, although like Chrom has not a good recovery, very exploitable by counters. However, while he has the advantage, like, oh my gosh, that character is amazing as well. Great jab setups, for example, jab back air if you can do the raw back air quick enough. But if you're a Chrom main, you know how to do that, especially at top level. Juggling like hell with up air. Great mix-ups with his down throw on the ground. And the advantage that he has over Roy is that he doesn't have the sweet spot, sour spot thing that Roy has. So that means even if he's well spaced, he can still do a lot of damage and knockback. He has insane IDJ combos as well, yeah, because Chrom is better overall to me. Lord, I am 100% agreed. Like I said, I'm not going to order the high tiers, but Chrom would be above Roy to me if I would order them. Because, like I said, and then I will explain this when I get to Marth and Lucina. But for now, just continue with the Chrom thing. Not having that sweet sour spot thing, it's actually a good thing for Chrom. I believe that the only thing he loses is the recovery, the recovery department, where if a character has a counter, he loses. Period. Recovery sucks, exactly. Like I said, if you do a B to recover, if it's a little bit above the ledge, people can just counter and you lose. For example. Among other things, among other stuff, like if you fail the ledge, you go down and you die, stuff like that. There's nothing else to say. But like I said, in terms of practically like ground game and actual on-stage Smash, Chrom's amazing. Chrom is absolutely amazing. Next is... I have to check my notes for something. Well, if you're seeing on the right side who is next, you're probably guessing, but I still have to see something. Yeah, I'm gonna put him. Yeah, I put him where I thought I put him. Okay, I just checked my notes for something. The next character is also high tier, and Lord, I believe you'll love this because my opinion actually changed a bit for him, during time, because I thought he was a little bit lower in the tier list, but now I believe he has earned a little bit his spot here. Ladies and gentlemen, the next high tier character is none other than Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, Cloud is high tier to me. Here's why. Great out of shield option, up B. Doesn't have great combos per se, but he has great juggling with up air. Strong aerials. Great, his advantage state is actually pretty cool. When he has limit, he becomes even better. Although it's for 15 seconds, that's one of his weaknesses. Also, his normals in general, like F tilt, it's a much better move than I anticipated. For example, his dash attack kills. Down tilt is a slide kick, so yeah, it's if you do it like if you connect it on a string, it does wonders because then you can just up tilt. Up air. Up tilt also a great combo starter. It can even combo it with itself. Oh, it's almost like max up tilt. Yeah. His normals are really good in my opinion, like generally have good reach and some they kill, exactly. If you are good at jumping, you can space everything. Agreed. But that's where Blade Beam comes in, because Blade Beam can act as a conditioning to counter a little bit of that spacing. Like if you want to get away from him, get away from that stuff, you can also get away yourself and just throw a Blade Beam. Because eventually it can hit him, or you can air dodge and then he gets the head lag, and then you can hit him afterwards. If he shields that, you can grab him, because he has kind of good movement options. F tilt is a ledge trap move, exactly, and I felt that the hard way, just like Mr. Popo. Yeah, my way of playing against Cloud, I'm sorry, I'm going to say Popo, I'm sorry, Lord, I'm going to tell you. You alone changed the way you changed the way I now face a Cloud. Like when I see a Cloud as my opponent, my game plan changed a little bit since like the beginning of the game. At least that's the perception I have because of your matches. I now have a different take on Cloud when facing him. I'm a little bit more careful because I used to be a little bit reckless against him, but not as much now. Thanks to you, actually, Lord Van Pogging. Yeah, feel you can. But yeah, he's great. Again, the only thing he fails, and actually it was one of the reasons I actually put Cloud in mid-tier in prior tier lists that I did privately with other people. I put Cloud in mid-tier because of his recovery. Without limit is not the best. not to say, yeah. Not to say any other thing. Like, he's super gimpable. You can counter it if you miss the ledge. You have to actually time it pretty, like, you have to have exact timing for him to snap it. I have tech skills, so I just space jumps and kind of mash. Yeah. But like I said, his recovery is super exploitable without limit, especially. You have to time your snap, your ledge snap, like precisely. It's yeah, like it's a struggle, I think. But well, avoid getting off stage, basically. And yeah, recovery, exactly. Again, without limit, that's it. Oh, also the fact that limit only lasts for 15 seconds. I don't remember. It's not forever like in Smash 4. In Smash 4, it was forever, or until you wasted it with an attack. But that's it. 15. Yes, Mr. Popo just confirmed it. Thank you very much. Okay, that's my take on Cloud. Next character. I'm going back to the mid-tiers. Because the next character is Corrin. And she is mid-tier. I prefer male Corrin, I'm sorry, to the female Corrin lovers. Um, Corrin, for those who don't know, was actually one of my secondaries in Smash 4. One of my last secondaries in Smash 4. What? Male? Exactly, Popo. Male. I'm sorry. I prefer male. I got used to male in Smash 4 and I still got used to male here. But, again, it's instant unfollow. Well, I'm talking about competitive viability. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, just for this tier list alone, I'm going to change it. I'm gonna put female Corrin just for you know, because the moves are exactly the same. The competitiveness is exactly the same. But hey, Corrin is fine. Yeah, like Corrin was way worse before her buffs, I believe. But like she has awesome ledge trapping with side B, instant pin side B, with her F smash actually. In Portugal we have a great Corrin main. I believe he dropped Corrin for Pyro in Mithra, but when he played Corrin, oh my god, Corrin was amazing at catching people with his charging F smash. Because people in Portugal, I don't know in other places, but in Portugal people didn't really know, most of them, how to deal with that pressure, that shield parry. Because if you shielded the F throw charging, if you shielded that, people thought about rolling, but rolling didn't work unless you were in at a certain distance from the opponent. People didn't know how to deal with that, so we got lots of games, lots of sets against actually Portuguese, like high to top level Portuguese players, because of this mechanic. And yeah, but like I said, I don't think he plays Corrin anymore, but because of Pyro and Mithra, because he loves Xenoblade 2, he loves Pyro and Mithra. Yeah, couldn't you just parry? It's a multi-hit, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Popo. I'm talking about not the actual final attack, I'm talking about the charging of it. Charging still takes damage. That chainsaw sword that she has. That's what he used to torture people's shields, and at the ledge especially as well. Also, instant pins, awesome aerials, back air, up air is busted in my opinion. One of the greatest non-super ranged up airs in the game. Because to me, that's not the best up air in the game overall, but it's one of the best up airs in the game, in my opinion. Decent counter, kill throws. We're one of the few swordsmen that has kill throws. The only thing the thing I think that puts her a little bit in mid here is, again, speed. She's not the fastest in the bunch. As a mediocre projectile, I'm sorry, Dragon Fang shot is not good. The bite is good. It's a good move. The problem is the projectile. And back air is also great for attacking and recovering to the ledge horizontally, because you can move with it. That's my take on Corrin. I know you can get fair Fang shot. Yeah, like with fair, of course, but you can't use the projectile as like a conditioning tool. That's how I said. The bite does a lot of shield damage too, if I remember correctly. Exactly, it does. Like, the bite is a good move. The projectile itself, like, again, with fair is good, but if you don't use fair, she's like far away from you. Like, so, like, if you're telling me that the best way to use the projectile is close range, then why is it a projectile? No, it's like, yeah, that's my take on it. So now Diddy Kong. Yeah, it's not Diddy Kong. This might come as a shock to you, but I'm going to talk about the pits separately. So I'm going to talk about Dark Pit. Dark Pit is high tier, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the pits separately, because I believe the differences between them, the two major differences between them, let's just say, I believe they change a little bit of the way you play the you play a little bit of the characters. I think high tier, yes, I believe the Dark Pit is high tier. Not only Dark, but regular Pit as well. They're going to be both in high tier. I'm just going to talk separately a little bit among them because Lord can't say he has mid tier mains anymore. Mr. Pobo, again, it's my opinion. Other people can consider mid tiers. I think they're high tiers. I think they're high tiers. That doesn't mean other people don't consider them mid tiers. Because I believe they're not only their air game, recovery game, and aerials. I know that the aerials fail to connect a little bit, but they slowly have been changing that a bit. But I still think they're good, like at edge guarding with those moves, and Nair is actually pretty cool to combo into it if you don't have like especially if you have like platforms like Battlefield or Smashville or whatever. Arrows are better in different situations. You mean for Dark Pit? I believe so. I still think that the Pit's arrows. I'm just going to put Pit here. Where is he? Here he is. I'm going to put Pit here. But again, Pit's arrows are good for gimping, in my opinion, while the Dark Pit's arrows are good for, killing off stage, like hitting off stage and almost killing them because they're more powerful. Less controllable, more powerful, but for gimping, oh my god, Pit's arrows are awesome because you can control them the way you want almost. Another thing that I believe it changes between them, and here's where I think Pit is a little bit better than Dark Pit, just a little bit, is his side B. Side B from Pit kills upwards. So anywhere in the stage, if he's at the right percent, yeah, side B. Like if he's no matter where on the stage, if he's at the right percent, you can kill him. Dark Pit needs the positioning of the opponent, and needs the actually good percent in order to kill, because Dark Pit sends horizontally. And therefore, there are certain parts of the stage, or if you do that as a burst option, because it has super armor and whatnot, if you do that as a burst option, it kills later if you're like on the other side of the stage or whatever. Something that Pit doesn't have that problem, and Pit doesn't have that problem. So this is where the consistency part takes place. Because you're going to hear me speak about consistency between certain characters. And I believe that consistency wins over like conditions, position conditions, stuff like that. I don't know if I'm making myself clear here. I think the Balance in himself move is bad either way. If you can get the cheese kill is very cool, but consistency is good as well. I believe consistency above anything else. Again, that's why I consider Chrom better than Roy, and later when I speak about them, I consider Lucina better than Marth because of consistency. That's the thing. But yeah, but then the rest, the Pits are great in like combining and juggling opponents with up air, down air to nair, or fair to down air to spike them. They have, again, they're great at that. Yeah, but you aren't using side B here. Move sucks for both. Depends on the occasion you use it. Again, when you use it, it might suck. Doing raw, the move like raw side B or stray hit side B or whatever. Like, of course, in neutral it sucks because you can shield it and it's over. I mean to catch rolls or catch ledges or catch whatever. It's better to use Pits than Dark Pits. Like, Pits is better. That's what I think. So yeah, I ramble a little bit about the pits because I have a soft spot for the pits because of their game Kid Icarus Uprising, which to my opinion is the best game on the Nintendo 3DS. If you didn't play this game, you should. And I have a soft spot for these characters. Especially Dark Pit because he has an awesome theme song. Continuing on, now we're going to talk about Diddy. We're going to talk about Diddy, and I consider him high tier. I consider him high tier. The guy's great, simply because he has movement, he has conditioning, he has edge guarding, he has gimping, he has banana setups, he has a mix-up between command throw and actually a pretty strong hit on his side B, because he can control if it is a command throw or not. Side Popo, it's good. Kid Icarus Uprising. Yeah, but I didn't think it was that good. Mr. Popo, you don't know what you're talking about. Kid Icarus Uprising is the best game in that system. Period. Agree on Diddy. Thank you very much. I too think that Diddy has been improving a lot. They gave him a lot of buffs as well. Great conditioning with banana peel alone makes makes almost every matchup. No, I don't say immediately in favor of Diddy, but like it conditions the options of the opponent so much that Diddy can just hit his stuff almost for free. Of course, the opponent can catch the banana peel and then turn things around on Diddy, but Diddy has like airspeed for him to kill. It takes a little bit, but still great, Diddy. Next, we're going to put the first low tier of this list. It's going to be Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. I think he's low tier. I think it's low tier because there are actually pretty okay. Combo food. This United States sucks. What else? As decent tilts. Again, actually pretty cool tilts. I like his down tilt. I like his F tilt. What else? He has very many leggy specials. But also, speaking of his specials, one thing that is actually pretty cool in him, I think, is one of my favorite things about him, is his grounded up B, his spinning Kong. DK is my favorite character to play against. I believe you as Sheik, I believe you'll have a field day against Donkey Kong, but that's just me. One of the favorite things I like to do with him is actually spinning Kong, because it has super armor, and it kills! It's a kill move, which is actually pretty cool. Also, his cargo hold, his F tilt, his cargo hold. It's a Little Mac destroyer, in my opinion, or people that have bad recoveries. Just up B on reaction, yeah. There are many moves like that here in Smash. It's not going to be the only one. I'll talk about it later when I speak about another character here. Yeah, Donkey Kong has, to me, is the heavy character that has the traditional heavy character problems. Again, he is the case study of heavy characters in Smash and why they suffer so much. Me personally, I don't like facing Donkey Kongs very much because of their F throw, and again, Little Mac suffers from that F throw a lot. But hey. But he's overall not that good of a character. The next character I'm going to talk about is... I still have to check my notes for something. Yeah. Here's a high tier that actually I didn't hear that much of... I didn't hear that much opinions about this character. But in terms of what I've seen of this moveset and what I've seen, for example, the best players of this character play, especially Raito. Yes, you probably know who I'm going to talk about now. I think Duck Hunt is high tier. Not here, sorry. I think Duck Hunt is high tier. Mr. Popo, I hate this dog. You should, because, yeah. He has amazing zoning abilities with his can, his side B, and his gunman. All these three things are zoning denials for people. Like the can, anytime it can explode on you. Side B is great to as a combo starter. His down B, his gunman, are good to actually put the opponent either shielding or parrying, and then you can just grab them. Combine that with the can, and oh my gosh, and then you can throw them up, you can up air them, you can up smash them, F smash them, whatever, that F smash that has lots of range. I don't know, Doc DDH, I thought I was the only one who said that. Okay. I don't know, yeah. But all of these tools that help the character either jump, shield, parry, over jump, or over shield, or over whatever, and then you can just catch him with his grabs, catch him with F smashes, up airs, his tilts, also down tilt is almost comparable to Banjo. Not as much, I still think that Banjo's better, but Duck Hunt's down tilt is also very good. And again, the can makes all the difference. You can just, like, if you're near your opponent in the air, if your opponent is next to you, you can just can, and you both are almost back in neutral position. Not exactly neutral, but you get what I mean. But yeah, Duck Hunt, I think it's an amazing character, and I think he deserves this spot at high tier. Another high tier, I'm going to be almost all high tiers a little bit for now. High tier is Falco. I think Falco is great. He's been growing on me ever since time went on. Falco is amazing, great aerial game, probably one of the best aerial games in the whole game. Aerial options in the whole game. His nair is great, his fair is great, his back air is great, his up air kills early. It has the highest jump. He has the highest jump in the game, or one of the highest jumps in the game. He is absolutely amazing. He can zone with laser. He can counter zone with his reflector. That is frame 1, if I'm not mistaken. If not frame 1, frame 2. And then he has Fox like recovery. That's probably I'm going to call it a little bit of a flaw because you can exploit it a little bit. But man, watching Falco play, it's almost like if you play Dragon Ball Fighters, watching a good Falco play, if he catches his opponent, is like watching that game. One player is playing, the other is just watching a cutscene, basically. Exactly that, lol, exactly. Mr. Pope was agreeing with me. Yeah, like Falco is amazing, absolutely amazing. And now, speaking of space people, space animals, Fox is the other. It's the other high tier that I'm going to put here. He has a good combo. Exactly, great combo game. His up tilt is amazing. I know I already put Fox, but just for Falco, I forgot to mention his up tilt. His up tilt is amazing, amazing. One of the best up tilts in the game, in my opinion. Again, Fox. Fox is also good. Laser for damage and forcing approaches. Great rushdown character. Great follow-ups from, for example, his up throw or up tilts or whatever. You can just dash attack, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up air. Or you can dash attack if the character attacks or whatever, or shields, you can grab him, up tilt, up air. You can then do raw back air to try to kill him horizontally off stage, stuff like that. Just for information, how much characters are in top 10, 15? I'm not sure. I'm on the improv part. When I see them, I put them. That's it. This is the only tier list. Sorry. Okay. The fact that he gets weak nair into up smash. Oh yeah, I forgot his nair is also amazing. I forgot weak nair into up smash. It's high percentage. Up smash is probably one of the best up smashes in the game, in my opinion. You can run up smash, nair up smash, out of shield up smash. Like, the guy's great. Up smash is great. All right, that wrong. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Like, the Fox is an amazing player. Probably, like, I don't know if I in Smash 4, actually in Smash 4, because in Brawl I didn't like him as much. I don't know why, but in Smash 4, I almost considered maining Fox because I love fast characters. It's just that Little Mac resonated a little bit more with me, but I almost main Fox. Yeah, Fox is amazing. Next high tier character, it's gonna be Greninja. Greninja has great juggling tools, up tilt, down tilt, dash attack. Up air is great as well. Those were combo starters, I'm sorry. Down throw a bit. No, up throw, sorry. Up throw is better for that. You can catch up smash in platforms like Battlefield or Smashville. Or Pokemon Stadium 2 or whatever. Greninja is great. Not a fan of his Nair though. Yeah, his Nair is meh. I don't know why, but I see few Gren, but it's very good. Yeah, Greninja is very good. And yeah, Greninja, he has a projectile that can condition characters. His up B can be used almost as a flood attack, like to prevent people from grabbing the ledge during free fall state, for example. I believe one of his not that very good moves is Shadow Sneak. I don't like Shadow Sneak. I think Shadow Sneak, like, you have to have godlike godlike timing to connect with a Shadow Sneak, something into Shadow Sneak, because in neutral Shadow Sneak doesn't. You can just shield it. While recovering, people with counters can counter it. Side B does no shield, and it does no shield damage. Yeah, basically it. And he's great for combos. I'm just not very good at landing in neutral. He misses out of shields for sure. Yeah, but again, one of his great moves I already told you is up smash. Up smash is very good because it covers up and on the sides. So yeah. And next, yeah, I believe I'm pretty much done with Green. You can mix up doing Shadow Sneak and just going low. True, but again, oh yeah, he has Wall Cling for stages like Kalos or Yoshi's Story. He has Wall Cling. He doesn't jump immediately from the wall, so it's great to mix up your ledge grabbing or and whatnot to avoid 2 frames. It's actually pretty cool. Battle Shield, yeah. But yeah, like, he offsets it in other stuff, in my opinion. Greninja is awesome to see. The next character is also a high tier. People are gonna think I'm like before I had an opinion about this character, but now that time goes on, I see this character being more and more played. I think that the next high tier is Hero. I think Hero is high tier, yes. Feel free to disagree with me, but I think he's high tier. Here's why. Yes, he's not the fastest character around. He has slow moves. Is probably up tilt. His up tilt is awesome. His F tilt is awesome. His aerials, especially fair and back air, are also awesome. What else? Probably has the worst up smash in the game. That up smash sucks. What makes him high tier? It's the spells. I think Hero is mid tier because it depends on RNG. Can agree on Hero. Pokemon, here's why I disagree. Here's why I disagree with you. Depends on RNG. Not that much. Hero's RNG can be a little bit controllable. Here's how. There's a hero main in Portugal that actually gave us a little bit of matchup knowledge about Hero, and a lot of his stuff makes sense. And a lot of this stuff makes sense. I disagree. It feels too slow. Mr. Bobo, again, he's slow, yes, but The spells offset that off. Here's why. Write that down, Patrick. Here's the thing. His RNG can be controllable. First of all, his crits. His crits are they come out 1 in every 8, meaning that if you throw 8 F smashes or 8 smash attacks, one of those 8 will be a crit. You just don't know when, but if in your mind you start counting, eventually you'll find out when the crit is coming. I think, yeah, sort of. Like if it comes in 1 in 8, if a character is approaching 8 smash attacks and the crit didn't come out, that's it. Again, the spells, theoretically, exactly. The spells. This is the most interesting thing about the spells. That some people don't know this. Every time you open the menu, the 4 spells that appear are always different. They're never the same as the previous spells, ever. If you choose a spell, whatever it is, that spell won't appear, guaranteedly won't appear in the next 3 menu openings. Another, if you choose a buff like Oomph, Psych Up, Bounce, Accelerado, whatever, if you choose that spell during the buff period, while the character is buffed, that spell won't appear on the list. And then when the spells appear, there are good and bad spells. You can just not select the bad spells. For example, Metal Slash, you can choose not to select that. You can, like a good hero will never select, like a top level hero will never select Hocus Pocus. You know what I mean? Like, there are good and bad spells. But it's almost guaranteed that the best spell for the situation you're in will appear. It's more likely than not likely. Or you could be monkey and top deck. But like I said, hero, he has RNG, yes, but you can control his RNG if you're good enough. If you're aware enough of your menu, and if like again, top level heroes, if you play hero at a top level, people will know this. And if you know this, or if a hero main knows this, he can control his options, and this character becomes great. Again, his flaw is pretty much his fact that he's slow. Also, he depends on MP, but like it's not that hard to win MP, but still, yeah. So that's my take on hero. That's why I think he's high tier. And that's pretty much it. So Pacman, I hope I'm sorry that I disagreed with you, but about the RNG stuff. But the RNG can be controllable in order to get the best options ever. I hope I made sense. Next character. It's going to be low tier again. It's the Ice Climbers. The Ice Climbers, oh my gosh. I love the Ice Climbers. I was one of the few guys that was actually pretty excited for the Ice Climbers to come back. But oh my gosh. Of course, they were a little bit broken in Melee and Brawl, sure. Oh my god, but they just completely nerfed them in this game. Like, Nana's AI is a little bit better, but she still does some dumb stuff in my opinion. Sure, these things happen. Desyncs are a thing. Top level Ice Climbers know how to desync well. In fact, desync, like there's a player, Big D, that is a PGR player, so he plays the Ice Climbers. I see him at the edge within high and mid, but still on high. Okay, Ices are dumb. I don't know if what you consider dumb or not. To me, I consider Nana dumb because their AI, it's not that good. They got a little bit better, a little bit better program, but still not the best AI. So yeah, it's not that hard to get rid of Nana in my opinion, or to at least separate the two climbers and then get rid of one of them without the other arriving. Turns out that ICs without an infinite grab are rubbish. Uh, I agree, Cheese. I agree. I agree with you, unfortunately, because again, I love the Ice Climbers as characters, as a design choice, as design overall. Yeah, it breaks my heart to see the Ice Climbers like this. But again, they have their good moves. Their aerials are pretty cool. Their up air is pretty cool. The fair is good for spikes if you have Nana. Yeah, they have good tilts. Down tilt is great because it sends horizontally. They're up tilt. Up tilt to up air to up air to up air. You can almost ladder them in Battlefield or Yoshi's Story. Also, Blizzard is a great move. If you have Nana, you can shield pressure the hell out of someone. And side B is also a pretty cool combo starter as well. Although doing them in neutral is a little bit risky, but still, if you connect like with down throw or a tilt or whatever, or jabs, yeah. Also, the Icicle is probably the worst projectile in this game. The Icicle. Their Icicle is probably the worst projectile in this game, in my opinion. I think they are okay, but I've never seen a top-tier Ices player or an analysis. The fact that you can grab Ices if there's both of them is the most annoying thing about the game. Lord, about that, if you never saw a top-tier Ices player, watch Big D. Go search on YouTube. Big D, he's a PGR player. He's one of the top 50 players in the world. He plays Ice Climbers. There, another reason, another proof that even the low and bottom tier characters can do good results in this game, in my opinion. Continuing on, back to the high tiers, ladies and gentlemen. Ike. I think Ike is a great character. Nair is busted. His Nair is busted. Great combo starter. Then, in order to connect Nair with pretty much any aerial he wants. Up air is also very good. Much better than up air in Smash 4. Also, who else? What else? Down tilt is also very cool combo starter. On ledge, down tilt to fair. Eruption, great ledge trapping with eruption or to catch jumps. And continuing on, I like how they nerfed him to give him a bit more options with other buffs. Yeah. Again, Ike, I think it's a good character. However, there's the fact of his up B. Up B kills crazy early. I was going to talk about that. Up B. When up B got buffed in the knockback department, I was in shock because I didn't think he needed that. Up B, he could use up B because it has super armor and whatnot as like get off of pressure option, but never to kill almost immediately, almost at the ledge. Like it's side B as a recovery is actually good. Depends. It's like it's a little bit exploitable by counters. That and up B, of course, but up B, it's like Chrom's up B, or Chrom's is like Ike's because Ike has this up B longer for a longer time. What else about Ike? Yeah, but yeah, it's a little bit slow. But I still think that, like, as a sword character, I believe he does his job pretty well as spacing the opponent. If he's well spaced, better yet. It's hard to punish, and that's it. Like his smash attacks his up smash is actually pretty cool. His F smash is completely doo-doo. I'm sorry, it's very slow. Like it's good for reads, but like the opponent, like you have to have godlike read power to connect with an F smash. And yeah, that's pretty much it, at least in my opinion. Let's continue on with another low tier, Incineroar. Incineroar low tier. Yeah, what to say about Incineroar? The slowest runner in the game. As like very difficult for him to approach, especially with zoners. He has Revenge to offset a little bit of that, but Revenge alone can't do stuff. Revenge is good, but it's good as a fear factor. It's like KO Punch. Whilst he has KO Punch, he can induce fear in the opponent. Revenge can do the same, because Revenge powers up the next attack. Rip Garfield. Garfield should die. Oh, come on. Garfield is great. But again, Incineroar. He has surprisingly good juggle options, like down throw to fair to, or you can down throw to up air, and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool in those moves. F tilt is deceivingly good. Also, great auto shield option is his neutral B, his Darkest Lariat, the Zangief Lariat kind of move. Of course, his side B, his command throw, has a slow startup, so you have to have godlike read powers to do that. It's good in stages with platforms because they roll in one place and you can just catch them. And if you have Revenge, it's a much better option. It's a good, again, fear factor option because you can kill super early with Lariat, with side B into Lariat. What else? His recovery sucks. Again, it's going up and down. You have to time it very precisely. You can use side B to offset your, to help you horizontally. That helps. But using it as a recovery is good as a move overall because it has armor. I believe it has armor or super armor or something like that. But yeah, it's still a low tier character. He's super slow. Yeah. That's pretty much my take on Incineroar, which just breaks my heart again because I love wrestling. And this is the first wrestler-like character that we have in Smash. And yeah, it breaks my heart. The next character, oh my god, this is going to be one of a big controversial... Oh wait, I'm not going to go there yet. No, I'm not going to go there yet. Again, when it's top tier, I'm going to talk about all the top tiers that I think from sequentially. I'm not going to stop. For now, highs, mids, and lows only. So the next character I'm going to talk about is Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is low tier. Jigglypuff is low tier, but here's the thing. My main, no, Pokemon, sorry. I thought you meant Kirby. Oh well. Jigglypuff. He has, the best airspeed in the game, sure. Has 5 double jumps. Great air movement, stuff like that. He has great, he has great great aerials, fair and nair, especially nair. Big surprise, Popo. You mean Jigglypuff being a low tier? Probably, yes. Fair and nair, actually, pretty cool aerials. Back air also kills. Up air is great for juggles and to actually approach the opponent a bit. Not the best thing. Also, he has Pound for that. Pound for shield pressure. Pound to actually hit opponents when they least expect it. For what's worth, Puff is better in this game than it was in Brawl Smash 4. Agreed, Chase. But I believe it's still low tier. Because other than this that I just spoke about, he has nothing else. Oh, yeah, sure, he has the rest setups, the sing into rest setup, sing into F smash, sing to catch rolls, sing to catch that thing, that stuff. He has nasty kill confirms in combos, but dies early and gets juggled to death. Agreed. Dying early is also a factor. He dies instantly if you break his shield. So yeah, and again, his airspeed helps, but it's also not the best character to approach other people. If you're playing against people that can wall you out with projectiles, it's hard to do this. And that's pretty much it. Like I have pretty much nothing else to say about Jigglypuff, other than yeah. Next, I'm going to talk about Ken. Ken. Of the three fighting game characters, Ken to me is the worst. I considered him one of the best before, but now that I think about it, it's probably the worst of the three. But again, it's still a high tier. The fact that he has great shield pressure, great normals that connect into themselves, like Crescent Kick to break shields. No, Tatsumaki hitting multiple hits actually helps him to set up into other stuff. For example, if a character misses attack, you can then connect into heavy Shoryuken because he can scoop up from the ground and potentially kill him. Also, the fact that his Shoryuken doesn't have... Interesting that you think that Ken is worse than Ryu. I think he is worse than Ryu. I'll explain when Ryu comes out. Agree. Yeah, like Ken's Shoryuken doesn't have a sweet spot, so it kills whenever. But still, he has to have stupidly long confirms in order to have kill options or kill conditions or winning conditions, basically. And Ryu doesn't take that long to do that. Ryu can confirm into instant kill moves, like moves that kill after a jab or after a down tilt. Ken, not so much. Ken has to work towards that. I don't know if I'm making sense. Ryu on the other hand, well, I'll talk about Ryu when Ryu comes out, when Ryu appears, but Ryu, I believe it's better than Ken because of that. But still, I'm not going to order the high tier, so Ryu will appear below Ken, but still. The fact that Ken has a normal looking face in this game makes him 10 times better than he usually would be. Well, he had a good normal looking face in Third Strike, for all that's worth, or the Alpha series when he was younger. But next, another low tier, King Dedede. King Dedede, yeah, he has terrible hair speed, although he has 4 jumps. He has a projectile, but a projectile that it can be countered easily. Like you can reflect it with an attack. Although it's good for ledge trapping and whatnot because you can throw upwards Gordo. It stays there bouncing, then you catch a roll, you catch a regular get up or whatever with down smash or something like that, or dash attack. Dedede is fun. Yeah, I agree. I think he's fun. But still, I think he's low tier. Also, he's a heavy, suffers from the heavy traits of combo food and whatnot. Again, the only saving grace that he has is the fact that he has four jumps. He has actually a pretty cool dash attack that I actually think is quite good. You can like parry it, but if you can't, like it breaks your shield. Also up B. Street Fighter 5 can. Oh my god, yeah. What else about Dedede? Great aerial game because you can almost edge guard for free. Yeah, but still, like, it's because of his the fact that he is heavy. He will take a lot of damage. A lot of damage. He can still kill you, but he will take a lot of damage. And if you take a lot of damage, eventually you'll die. That's how it works. But yeah, I think Dedede is low tier. Next, who's next? A character that has been improving, in my opinion, due to the buffs and the way that I've been seeing him play. This character I'm going to talk about next has actually went a little bit up in the ranks, and people probably won't agree with me, I think, but this is my tier list, so I hope you understand. Maybe if Diddy had a kill throw, he would sneak up to mid-tier, who knows. Probably, yeah, she's. I think you're right. Again, speaking of mid-tiers, the next mid-tier I'm going to talk about is King K. Rool. Yes, I think King K. Rool is mid-tier. Those buffs that he got for a few patches ago helped him a lot. His heavy armor on his side B got even better. His belly armor takes longer to break. Has a good recovery. Like, it can sort of exploit it with counters, but still, it's hard to spike him. If you're waiting at the ledge, you have to shield it. Stuff like that. Kiro is pretty good. Yeah, like I think he became so much better because he was a low tier, way low tier before. I believe he is solidly mid tier now with those things. Also, the projectiles are useful. His blunderbuss. No, it throws the projectile and then you can use the suction as almost a command throw because if you're close enough, you can suck up someone that is shielding, almost like a command throw. His crown. Yeah, of course he has a weakness if the opponent takes away the crown, he's a little bit hindered, but still. Good recovery in walls, exactly. Yeah. Kiro, I believe it's much better than he was before. And I believe it deserves a spot as mid-tier. I'm going to drink a little bit more of water, because there are many characters to go. I'm sorry. I really needed this. Next, another character that I believe went up in the ranks a little bit, because I also like his buffs, and I like to see overall playing in general. Next mid-tier character, in my opinion, is Kirby. His problem is that he is slow and his recovery is kind of exploitable. Agreed. That's what hinders him a little bit. But oh my god, his combo game is so godlike. His copy ability that we recently found out via Sakurai, Mr. Sakurai, is that when he uses his copy ability, his version of the attack is stronger than the original characters, so it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, recently I found out like Kirby's amazing. His down tilt is great to trip opponents to catch them with F smash or whatever, or dash attack. His dash attack is good. I like his dash attack way more here than in Brawl and Smash 4. F throw is free. Yes, I was still going to talk about the F throw. F throw for combos is great. F throw to fair, and then continue to fair yourself outside of the stage. Then down air to spike opponents, and then because you have multiple jumps, you can spike again. Oh, Jesus! It's so fun to watch good Kirby players. Kirby has a very hard time approaching. That's his main flaw. Yes, it is. But when he does, oh my gosh. When he does, oh my gosh, it's great. It's great to see it. But yeah, Kirby is here in mid-tier. Who's next? Next, another high tier. Ladies and gentlemen, Link. Link. Kirby secondary approves. Bachman. Oh, okay, nice. Thank you very much. Link is also a high tier character, in my opinion. Is one of the original zoners of this series since Smash 64. He has Tornado, he has arrows, he has the new bomb that you can detonate, and then you have like super high bomb tech that if you use it properly, the character just becomes a beast. What else? Yeah, I believe I miss the fact that he doesn't have a hook shot anymore, but it makes sense because this is Breath of the Wild Link, so it's different. But the rest, yeah, is like great out of shield option. His up B out of shield is great. Easily best Smash iteration of Link, exactly. Although, in my opinion, however, I don't consider this Link to be the best Link in the game. I think that honor goes to young Link, in my opinion. But this Link is actually pretty cool if you know how to play him well enough. But from adult Link, regular Link, yes, this is the best Link in the history, in the history of the series. What else? Yeah, he kind of has a splittable recovery. That's the problem. You can recover with bomb, I know. But in case you fail that, there's a P, very exploitable by counters. And stuff like that. He has the most sauce. Those E-drop combos, exactly. Like sauce is sauce. It's great to have sauce, but it's not the actual meal. You can't have a lunch with just sauce. You can't have a dinner with just sauce. You need stuff to put the sauce in. Don't know if you notice. Yes, he has sauce, but you have to have... Link is better than Toon Link? Just ask. Yes, it is. Toon Link is the worst Link in the game. Pack one. Toon Link is the worst Link in this game, in my opinion. But like I said, he has sauce. Link, regular Link has sauce, but you have to have stuff to put the sauce in. I think young Link has the stuff to put the sauce in. That's what I think. Then continuing on with Lucas. I believe Lucas is high tier. Lucas to me is high tier. Toon Link is still a solid mid tier. I'll get to Toon Link in a second, but okay, spoilers. Toon Link to me is mid tier. I will talk to him when it's his turn. But yes, to me, Toon Link is mid tier. Lucas now. But yeah, it's still the worst of the three Links. Lucas, I enjoy watching Lucas top level. He's not better than Ness, in my opinion, but he's still a solid character. Has the tether recovery and the tether grab, which actually is good for people that are not used to his recovery that much. But again, if you're a Lucas main, you know how to recover with PK Thunder. It's just that his tether recovery helps him not use that option, because that option is actually exploitable by counters and whatnot. Lucas is a great character. His buff on PK Freeze was super awesome. Like he can just kill if the character is in disadvantage off stage. Also, are the characters in each tier ranked? For example, Rool. Chucky though, no, he's not. It's not Chucky though. The only characters that I will, because you just arrived, I said it at the beginning. At the bottom, only the bottom tier and the top tiers will be ordered. Highs, mids, and lows will not be ordered because there's too many characters, and the differences are a little bit smaller for me to actually carefully place them in order. So yeah, I believe only bottom team is ordered. Bottom and top, when I speak about top. That's it. Like I said, Lucas. Lucas as a PK Fire, to condition, because it just, well, it doesn't stun the opponent in one place. It just throws them off horizontally. It can kill. But oh my god, PK Freeze. Jesus Christ. Also good, 2 frames with down smash. But it's a shame that his up smash is a bit slower. It's a bit slow. Also good Nair. Fair is also a pretty good option as well. PK Freeze needs nerfs. The knockback department, I would agree. Yes, I don't think that knockback is necessary, in my opinion. But still, he has it. We have to deal with it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yeah, the top tiers as well. Exactly. The top tiers will be ordered as well when I arrive there. I will speak about the top tiers in one swipe when they arrive. And yeah, so this is Lucas, in my opinion. Great character. Oh, and I recently found out that if done with the proper timing, you can use this tether, is there, to do almost an infinite. From one point of the stage to the other, and then down air him, and he's dead. I suffered that the hard way, trust me. Even on stream, it's on stream. I believe the VOD is still up if you want to watch it. I don't remember in which stream it was, but yeah, it happened. Lol. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Popo. What else? Yeah, Lucas is done. Next character, also high tier. Lucina. another Echo Fighter that will be separated from his main fighter, and hella separated. I will speak to that when I get to it. Lucina is a great sword fighter, in my opinion. Pretty balanced, I think. Great balance of setups, combo setups, juggling, and bait and punishing. And also the fact that it doesn't have the tippers, it makes it even better because she doesn't have to worry about the inconsistency of those. So my main's Nightmare, Pokemon, Lucina probably, yeah. Again, like Lucina having like Marth's moveset without the tippers, that's great. Like it's a great character. It's also one of the characters that I usually recommend to people that are starting to play the game, to actually get a feel of some of the fundamentals of the game. To learn spacing, to avoid punishes, to learn bait and punish, to learn mix up between hits and grabs. Because the characters will shield a lot, stuff like that. Lucina is cool. I just wish she wasn't so slow in the air, and that her dash attack wasn't so bad. Yeah, that dash attack is questionable, but yeah. Well, if you have a problem with her being slow in the air, just pick Royal Chrom. That's it. Big Sword S tier. Again, yeah, Lucina is a solid high tier to me. A character I recommend to beginners, actually. Next character. Mid tier, Luigi. I've been respecting Luigi a lot from time to time. Luigi, I never thought that I would struggle this much against Luigi myself. But again, I'm Little Mac, like I struggle against like 90% of the roster, so I'm used to it by now. But Luigi is one of the ones that I thought I could go a little bit even with. But damn, he can wall people out. Not only with his regular neutral B projectile, but with his air. Because his air can hit people and can even gimp characters, which is actually pretty cool. Like mixing up between neutral B and Zaire, it's Fireball and Zaire is great. And of course the death combo. If he catches you, which is not that hard to do because it's a tether recovery, so it's like it's a range. Not a tether recovery. Sorry, it's a ranged grab. So you can, yeah, Luigi is one of the characters that punishes you if you try to interact with him. Agreed. Of course, me personally, as a Little Mac main, I already discovered a way to not suffer the death combo, and I know that because I've been training with this awesome Luigi main that actually appeared in one of my streams one day in another server. I met him in that server. He's an awesome Luigi main. He's actually a pretty cool training partner to train the matchup. Damn, I'm late to the party. Don't worry, Glitchy. Welcome. By the way, when the time comes, I'll put this on YouTube and you can watch like the rest, the entirety of the tier list whenever you feel like it. As a Puff main, I go to Blast Zone until I have enough damage. Yeah, but the thing is, as a Puff main, how do you approach to get damage? You need to approach to get damage. That's the thing. I hear you're talking about Luigi. Yes, it's the character that I just put here in mid. Mid tier, Luigi. Again, he has a death combo. As a Little Mac man, I actually, thanks to that training partner, I figured out a way to avoid the death combo. So yeah, but still, he's really dangerous, Luigi. Much more dangerous than I thought he was. Why is he mid tier? Recovery sucks. I'm sorry. He's very exploitable. Misfire. Side B. Green missile. It's very exploitable by recoveries. Like as Little Mac, if I can predict where he's gonna go, I can just go down and counter and he's dead. What now? What how? Mr. Popo, what do you mean what how? The death combo? I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Yes. As Little Mac, what I can do is just a P. No, not the I. I just a P. I just a P. The combo is completely gone. I do a P. Remember, Little Mac's a B is frame 3 and has invisible startup. Well, a P2. Yeah, but Popo plays Sheik. I don't know if he has if Sheik's a B, can do that. I don't know. I really don't remember now. But Mac can do it. Mac can do it because he has invisible startup and it's frame 3. It's a frame 3 option. Is a B. So yeah. No, I don't think so. Yeah. So yeah, there are characters that they have to try to DI something. But me, I just smash a P and eventually I'll get it. Again, Luigi's still a great character and actually can give Mac a hard time, even without the death combo. He can just wall him out. And Mac has trouble approaching as well, so yeah. Okay, what's next? High tier kit. Well, 0 to death combo got nerfed compared to the first release, still can be pulled off. Yeah, no, it can still be pulled off, yes, but since the beginning, I think it could be. I could use a P to counter that, but still, I just didn't remember at the time. I didn't have that much experience against Luigi's, but until I met this guy in the, he's actually on the Lazy server, Glitchy, in Lazy Vibes. I met him there. He is Commander Bacon. I believe he goes by Bacon or Commander Bacon in that server. He's a Luigi main. And oh my god, he's training me in that matchup really well, in my opinion. Well, continuing on. Next side here is Mario. What can I say about Mario? Mario is awesome. Mario is super awesome. The OG Smash character, in my opinion. Like, also great for beginners because it has every element that a Smash character should have. Wait, Bacon is a Luigi main? Damn, I gotta hit him up. Lol. Yes, he is. He's a great Luigi main. Mario is like the original, the OG Smash character. He has a great projectile. For to condition people in order to force them to shield and then grab them and then continue his up throw to down air. Also the up air ladders to up B, just super jump punch. Mario outside of top tier, interesting. Yes, he's outside of top tier, because he's not without his flaws. He's not without his flaws. Yeah, he has the ladder combos. He has the reflector. He has flood. His reflector, his cape actually stalls his momentum in order to help him recover as well. But again, yeah, although this, I believe he can still be, in my opinion, he doesn't have a lot of range in his moves. He has to be super close to the opponent to do stuff like this. I think Fireball helps him. But yeah, I say he's top of I tier, but he isn't as good like back in Smash 4. Say he's a little worse from Smash 4. I kind of have that same idea with Glitchy. I'm kind of on the same boat. I believe it was much better in Smash 4. And She's Master should know this because he was a Mario main in Smash 4. And She's, I must say, there's probably a reason why you changed to maining Samus in this game. And just secondary Mario, because She's, when thinking about She's, I actually know him personally. He's a fellow Portuguese man. In Smash 4, he made Mario and secondary Samus. In this game, it's the other way around. He main Samus and secondary is Mario. There's probably a reason for that, She's. I think that up smash was extremely hard to avoid. No, up smash is awesome. Up smash is a great auto shield option, a great smash attack in general. It has a great arch, yeah. It's awesome. But no, Mario, like, go fetch some Dark Wizzy footage and be amazed. Still, very top of high tier. Again, he's just positioned like this because I'm not ordering the high or mid or low tiers. Samus is way more fun this game. That's the main reason. Yeah, Probably. That means you found Mario in Smash 4 more fun. Again, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. The rest. Okay, so another way. Okay, here's something that I'm gonna say. Here's and probably a bit of a controversial opinion again. I'm going to put Marth in mid tier. Yes, Lucina and Marth way apart from each other. A whole tier from each other. I believe Mario as a whole, not necessarily worse than in Smash 4, but the competition got better. Glitchy, thank God. What do you mean, thank God? You agree with me? That Marth is mid tier only and Lucina is high? Probably that, yes. Marth. Marth in mid, yes. Marth in mid, in fact, yes, Marth in mid is in fact comparing to other opinions from other top players. In fact, a little bit praising him because there are top players that put Marth in low tier. I'm not kidding. I don't think he's low tier. That's why I'm putting him in mid. Here's why. It goes down to consistency. His, like, in Melee and Brawl, especially in Melee, Marth was awesome because of his movement options. Is like, I'm not the biggest Melee expert, but what I've seen from footage, great, could connect stuff into grabs, and the fact that you could space yourself well enough to hit with the tipper and kill super early, chain grabs, yeah. It was a great reward for your hard work on training your spacing and training your muscle memory into space a little bit better. High percentage kills, yeah, agreed. Again, with tipper, that can still happen. Here's the thing about this. In my opinion, this is my opinion. Of course, you can have a different one, but in my opinion, as soon as Lucina joined the roster in Smash 4 to now, the tipper for Marth ceased to be a reward and became a necessity. What do I mean by this? I used to put Mario low until the Marth main shut me up. Marth can still shut people up, exactly. But still, I still think it's mid. The point is, like I said, the tippers for Marth became a necessity instead of a reward. Here's why. The non-tip, like the sour spot of the sword, if you want to call it that, the sour spot of the sword from Marth it does less damage and consequently less knockback than the whole sword of Lucina, whilst the tipper of Marth does more damage than the whole sword of Lucina. I know, but still, if you're still a character loyalist for Marth, if you enjoy Marth because you like him since Melee or Brawl, and you think he's cool and whatnot to use him, feel free to use him, of course. But in terms of practicality, like, if you don't know the tippers, you're gonna have. If you can't hit the tippers, you're gonna have a hard time. So you have to train yourself in order to get a consistency in hitting the tippers. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a hard time. And at this point, you might as well just play Lucina, because you don't know that. Damn, really? Yeah. I think that MKR himself has stated that he doesn't like to use Marth anymore, if I remember correctly. Exactly. He doesn't like Marth anymore because Lucina exists. Like I said, Marth, the tippers for Marth became a necessity for people that are willing to keep Marth as a main, basically. Otherwise, competitively and functionally, just switch to Lucina. There's no reason to use Marth anymore. That's what I think. I hope I make myself clear. Like, if people might disagree with me, but that's my take. Since Lucina made it to the roster, you have no reason to use Marth anymore, unless character loyalty. That's all. With that said, well, the rest of the moveset, what I talked about for Lucina, can apply to Marth. Add the tippers. That's it. Mr. Popo agrees. Thank you very much, Mr. Popo. That means a lot. Next high tier that I'm going to put here is Mega Man. Super Fighting Robot Mega Man. So, Mega Man. What can I say about Mega Man? The guy's great. Almost everything he uses is zoning. Like his jabs are projectiles, his neutral Bs are projectiles, side Bs are projectile. Like his aerials are not projectiles, but his down area is sort of a projectile. His up area is a projectile. Mega Man high tier, interesting. Agreed. Like the guy is awesome. This guy is awesome. Like especially with a thing called Leaf Shield down B. His Leaf Shield is one of the best things he has. In Smash 4, in Smash 4 it sucked, but in this game, oh my god! Too bad he has a small fan base. Well, I'm a Mega Man shill. What do you want me to say? Watch Kameme, the Japanese player. Oh my gosh, the way he jumps and throws pellets, jump pellet. He's playing Mega Man in Smash completely and throwing out opponents completely. Also, the fact that you can angle in which direction, you can throw your Metal Blade, you can pick Metal Blade as an item. Like, use your side B, your Crash Bomber to condition shields to throw them. Like, he has skill throws, like back throw, F throw, kill. Is fair, now kills, it didn't in Smash 4. Back air still kills like it did in Smash 4. You can safely spike with down air. You can move after his up B. Yeah, the thing with his up B is that you can miss the ledge slightly. Amazing Mega Man player. Yeah, I was about to say about him. Yeah, Kameme is awesome. Godlike. Now add this to pellets. Shoot three pellets. Dash attack or whatever. The dash attack is also awesome because you can follow it up with stuff because people will try to punish you. And even if you hit his shield, I don't remember if dash attack crosses up. I believe it crosses up shield. I'm not sure, but yeah, it kind of has lag. That's the problem. But if you manage to at high percents, just shoot pellets down B or shoot pellets Metal Blade, and then you can just dash attack and you will hit the opponent, throw him off, and then just throw whatever aerial you want, and he's probably, if you hit the best aerial, he's probably not gonna come back. Like the guys, right? The best Mega Man players for me were Kameme and Scat. Scat was also good, yes, but I prefer to watch Kameme better. Yeah, the guy's great, and since Leaf Shield is a thing here, oh my gosh! Like, unless you manage to shield it, you force then your opponent to either back away, or eventually you will throw it and he'll suffer the end lag. That's pretty much it. But yeah, meaning that to me is high tier because yeah, he suffers from end lag in some of these good moves, and also can be a little bit. It's easily too frameable with up B, in my opinion. That's it. But overall, Mega Man is a great character. Next character, I'm gonna put in mid tier. It's Meta Knight. I think Meta Knight is mid tier. Here's why. Ladder combos are a thing, yes. The problem is approaching competently to the opponent. Again, it's Kirby's flaw as well. I can agree with this, Glitchy. Thank you. Again, it's Kirby's flaw. Meta Knight has the same flaw, in my opinion. The thing is, his aerial game is a little bit better because he can just ladder your opponent with jump up air, jump up air, jump up air, because he has 4 jumps or 5 jumps or whatever. His fair and back are kind of decent for edge guarding as well. Up B out of shield is not that bad. Neutral B out of shield is not that bad, but still they don't have the same kill power, or like they don't have too much of a kill power. I believe up B is better to kill than neutral B. Neutral B is just the get out of me option, but even still, you can suffer a lot from the lag of that move, and not only that, he gets free fall state from 4 moves. His 4 special moves leave him in free fall state. Like, it's not a good sign for him, in my opinion. But that said, yeah, his up tilt could be better, in my opinion. His up tilt is not that good, in my opinion. So it's not a good combo star. He's nowhere as good as in Brawl. That's an understatement. That's an understatement. He is better than Kirby, I'd say it's even. Controversial, maybe. You know what, Glitchy? I disagree. I think Kirby is better than Meta Knight. I think. That's just me, though. Again, both fail in that department that I think it's very important in Smash, which is approach game. Like, it's very important for you to be able to not depend on other stuff than yourself to approach. Kirby and Meta Knight, I don't think they do that very well, in my opinion. That said, I get rest my case, and of course he's nowhere as good as Brawl. That's an understatement. Like, it's not even comparable. It's not even comparable. Kirby's better now, not biased at all. Could be, I don't know. I agree with that statement. So yeah. What's next? Next mid-tier. Mewtwo. Yes, Mewtwo to me is mid-tier. Mid-tier for a couple of reasons. Super light, the same way as Kirby and Pikachu and Sephiroth and Olimar. I always thought Kirby was better, but I barely know how. Again, Mewtwo suffers a lot from early kills because of he is so deceptively light. He has a big hurt box. His tail attacks work strangely. I don't know if they got buffed or not, but still. Yeah, well, he has like decent projectile, has a good reflector. Disable is a good move, but again, Wadi at Abadango. I don't contest that, Abadango especially. But I don't think this is a good version of Mewtwo, especially. I believe in Smash 4 he was way better. The fact that he has a giant hurt box and struggles a little bit to kill unless with reads from his smash attacks or fully charged Shadow Wall, or if he manages to hit the disable, that you can either, I think it's 5th lightest in the game, Pac-1, exactly, he's the 5th lightest. He's tied with Kirby, with Pikachu, with Olimar, and Sephiroth. He's the 5th lightest, tied with these 4 characters. He's back, Lord. Hi, Lord. Welcome back. Like I said, Mewtwo is, yeah, he suffers a lot from his big hurt box, the killing early. What makes it into mid-tier is that he has kind of good movement and good options to kill, but again, he has to read opponents. He can confirm his, I believe, his up smash from down throw or down tilt, but still it's at low percent. He doesn't kill like that. He's 9th. What? Oh, he's the 9th lightest? I thought he was 5th lightest, Mewtwo. I believe he was tied with 5th. Well, 5th lightest is Fox. Okay, I thought it was Kirby, Pikachu, Olimar, Kirby, and Sephiroth. Usually, Ultimate Frame Data has that data, and I believe that was there that I saw. Well, still, he's very light. I know he's very light, and he dies early. That's why he's mid-tier, in my opinion. Next is... next high tier, in my opinion, is Mii Brawler. Yes, Mii Brawler to me is high tier. Mii Brawler is amazing. Mii Brawler is amazing. Especially if you choose that moveset that has the shot put projectile. Controversial. Not to me. Not to me. Mii Brawler is awesome. Mii Brawler is the best Mii in the game, period. There's no ifs or buts about it in my opinion. Not really, Lord. Yeah, I think before in previous tier lists to me was mid-tier, but I believe he has the right to be high. Great movement. If you use the projectile setup of moves, better yet, you can have the command throw that has armor in it. Has armor in the startup. His flip kick, his feint kick is also a great option for recovery. Mii Brawler is the best out of the Miis in my opinion. He is. Glitch is 100% right, in my opinion. I agree with that. Brawler is one of my best characters, rightfully so. Mii Brawler is amazing. He's the best Mii, and especially with this, if you have the setup, shot put, suplex, which is the command throw, the side B command throw, and feint kick as down B, you have a great rushdown character over there. And his up B being the not piston punch, that one. I like playing Gunner the most though. Yeah, like you can enjoy Gunner the best, but I don't like playing against your Gunner. But yeah, that's my take on Mii Gunner. Is an amazing character. What can I say? With this setup, yeah, and then the rest, like he has a quick down tilt, great up tilt, great throws that can come with to up B, which is an awesome kill move. That the up B, the punching up B, the one that he throws the punches. It's super awesome. Just getting memed on by Cuphead Sense. Yeah, but that's Mii Brawler. I'm going to drink a little bit more water. A little bit more water. Need to hydrate myself. Okay, who's next? Oh, it's the other Miis. Mii Gunner is mid-tier. I think Mii Gunner is mid-tier. He is probably Mii Gunner with the right moveset is probably the ultimate zoner in this game. Like almost his moves are projectiles and ranged moves overall. Exception being his Nair probably. Yeah, his Nair is not a projectile. But the rest, like his F tilt is a ranged move, his down tilt is not a projectile as well. Yeah, but the rest, you're not playing really playing Gunner unless you wear the Sans outfit. You can, yeah, but I'm just going to put the regular Mii Brawler just because it's, you know, because we don't know who you bought as DLC costumes or not. So yeah, Mii Gunner is good, yes. Great setups, great conditioning, especially if you have the setup where you have the bombs, the down B bombs. The thing is, those bombs can be reflected with attacks. So you have to be careful with that. But still, then using the Samus-like missiles and Samus-like charge beam or charge shot or what you call it. Yeah, it becomes a pretty cool moveset for Gunner. But I still think it's mid-tier because I believe if a rushdown character manages to get to him or her, wait, I love F Smash. Like if a rushdown character manages to get there, a fast character or whatever, because it's not that fast. Like Mii Brawler is super fast. Mii Gunner not so much. He can be destroyed because he doesn't have a great disadvantage state, in my opinion. That's just me though. Next, I'm going to talk about the other Mii, which is Mii Swordfighter. Mii Swordfighter being a low tier. Mii Swordfighter is the worst of the Miis. Mii Swordfighter is the worst of the Miis. Like even his best setup, in my opinion, which is Tornado, Chakram, and probably the reflector, the cape-like reflector. It's probably the best. It's probably the best setup he has, but even with that setup, he's not good. Like Tornado, if in a top level play, Tornado should never hit. At top level play, Chakram it's a good move because it's good for edge guarding, it's good for ledge trapping, and stuff like that. Then the reflector, it's a reflector. And then you can either use the hero spin, like the Link like up B, because that way you get a good out of shield option, but it's not as powerful as Link's in my opinion, and it's like Link's, it's very exploitable, and you don't have a bomb recovery, so that's that. Not good against Swordfighter, but if someone knows the MU, you can go around him a lot. Exactly, yeah. Like again, is like the worst of the Miis because of it. It's very easy to counter him. Very easy to counter him. Just really don't like his Sphere, it's so stubby. His Sphere is weird, yeah, but again... His Sphere is weird, but again, so is, I don't know... Sephiroth's? No, but Sephiroth's good because he has a long sword, but that's it. But I'll talk about Sephiroth when I get to Sephiroth. Yeah, but his moveset is kind of meh. His snare is completely laggy, like... Yeah, his moves are not good. His moves are not good. Mii Swordfighter is the worst Mii in the game, for sure. Now, I'm going to talk about another high tier. I know that this character got lots of results, especially in Japan. Nair's too slow, exactly. Especially in Japan, this character got tons of results. But I still think this character has a little weakness that prevents her, it's a she, from getting to top tier. That character is Min Min. Min Min, yeah, Min Min is broken. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Nobody knows how hard it is to fight Min Min as me, a Little Mac main. Until now, ever since a few months back, I don't remember me ever beating a Min Min. Like, I remember beating her like in the beginning of the when she came out, when people were still trying to figure her out. But yeah, probably the worst rated character among fans. Yeah, you mean when they say she's absolute top tier? I agree. I don't think she's top tier. Like, yes, she has long reach. She can even neutralize projectiles, unless they're like bigger ones. I just got bullied by Min. I get bullied by Min Mins. But I don't think she's top tier for a simple reason. She suffers a lot. If a character manages to get in, she can't do nothing. she can't do nothing. If a character manages to get in, whether like a fast character, for example, if I'm talking about Little Mac. Little Mac against Min Min has to run up and shield a lot. That's the only way he can deal, shield or parry. That's the only way he can deal with the arms. If for some reason that allows him to actually get into the Min Min area of range, or Little Mac area of range, if with Min Min, like, he can juggle her, he can up B her, he can rapid dash her, he can do lots of damage. But the thing is, the problem with this matchup is that Little Mac can't really maintain the pressure for long. That's the problem. Yeah, the Sheenairs. Depends. With Ram, sure. She has Dragon or Megawatt. That won't work because Mac's options are better. That's the thing. Also, Mac has super armor. Yeah, but this is against Mac specifically. Against other people, yeah, like the best Rushdown characters have faster options that are Nair, I think. If any Mac just can't jump, has to hurt 10 times more against Min Min. Depends. Like, I can jump if Min Min throws her arms, you know, in the wrong direction. Again, the only thing, like, the only good arm versus Mac that she can use is Ram. It's the only good arm she can use. Dragon a little bit because of the laser, but only off stage. On stage, Ram, it's her best bet. Otherwise, she can do nothing against Mac because Mac has the frame data to stop her. That's my opinion. But again, this is Little Mac specific. Overall, her range is busted. Yes, it is. But if a character can get in, yeah, she struggles a lot. Oh, by the way, she has the worst tether recovery in the game. In my opinion. She swings off stage, I can jump. Big brain. Yeah, sure. She swings low, unless she swings high. But again, Ram is the best option for that. You're saying that Little Mac is even? Not even, but not -3. It's like -1 for Mac. It's not even, but it's like -1 for Mac. Like, no, Min can destroy him, of course, because again, for him to approach, he has to run up and shield, but then she can just grab you, because you know Max is going to shield a lot against her. So yeah, it's not even. It's not even. It's -1 because the probability of Mac getting in is worse than Min getting to zone him out with her arms. Just, yeah, that's my take on it. But overall, as a Smash character, overall, yeah, Min is godlike with a range, but suffers against people that can get in, and she has the worst stat of recovery in the game. Therefore, she's high tier, in my opinion. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Oh my god, it's almost dinner time here. Who's next? Oh, another high tier. Yes, high tier, not top tier. It's Game & Watch. People will call this controversial. Almost controversial, this pick, but I don't think Game & Watch is top tier like many people do. Like, he has great moves, probably one of the best out-of-shield options in the game is up B. Yeah, it's 20:59 here. Yeah, Portugal is 1 hour less than you, Pacmon. Yes. Yeah, I already had dinner. Up B out of shield. Yes, I know up B out of shield. It's probably the best out of shield option in the game. That doesn't mean a thing because it doesn't kill, basically. It just sets you up a little bit sideways, and it's just a get off of me option. You can then follow up with fair to buff for bombs or stuff like that. What is really good on Game & Watch is his up air. His up air is really godlike. Probably one of the best up airs in the game. Also, but the rest, also, this dash attack is kind of decent. He has a reflector on bucket. Nair is also good. What else? Fair is also good for ledge trapping and catching 2 frames. Back air is back air, like traditional back air. But again, he can recover from really low, so you can just drop really low to back air someone to edge guard him and then recover. Yeah, he's great. Things that don't work against him though, a little bit of lag on his smash attacks because he has to use the smash attacks to kill. And what else? Oh, he's very light as well, so he dies early. So yeah, that Premier, those flaws. He beats Pika. He beats Pika. He beats Pika. He's one of the 2 matchups he wins against Pika. So does Ness, and I don't think Ness is a top tier as well. That's just me though. Don't mind me, I'm just traumatized from the up B. Extremely hard to punish. It is hard to punish. But again, you can try to punish the next option because then he will fall, and then you will do something. You'll do down air. Down air is it's a down air like a dive kick like down air. You can just shield it and punish it, or parry it and punish it, something like that. You can just get away from him to avoid the bombs and then try to punish, I don't know, his landing or whatever, stuff like that. What else? What else? So yeah, I have to get this over quick because I really need to go dinner afterwards. What else? Yeah, the next one in high tier, it will be Ness. I'm gonna have lots of high tiers in this game. Ness is amazing. What can I say? Ness is absolutely amazing. Ness beats Pika. It's absolutely amazing. Amazing aerials, amazing options, PK Fire setups, throws, back throw that kills super early, PK Thunder Gimps. Oh, Lucas also has that. Has great moves, great moves, great aerials, great stuff. However, PK Thunder, just like Lucas, a little bit exploitable by counters. It's awesome to kill people with it, but still, I believe it's better to use the PK Thunder as Gimp for most characters, or Juggles as well. Back throw is busted, probably the best back throw in the game. And what else? Yeah, the thing is, again, Ness is also a little bit of a light character, so he dies super early. His second jump is super punishable if you jump directly onto stage or try to grab the ledge with it. It's best for you to grab ledge with a B, but you can be two framed, you can be countered. So yeah, kind of exploitable, in my opinion. That's probably one of his weaknesses, but still. A great character, and probably one of the toppest high tiers in this game. Almost there at the top, in my opinion.